Alright, so, hey guys, Destinygundum, and finally we are going to finish on the Shockwave his tank review with the vehicle mode. So here it is. Shockwave in his vehicle mode. What to say? Well, you do get some leftover parts, which are his arms. Yeah, pretty much his whole other arm piece. And his, like, forearm piece. They can just clip on the back here, but then they're just hanging off. So I thought it just better cosmetically just to leave them out. Or you could just, there are cavities inside here, which you can just probably just stick it in there. Cavities inside the whole treads thing. But, yeah. But there's a lot of room here for them to just sit there. Kind of like a storage rack thing. You just split those two, and just kind of just throw all these in the back here. Maybe I should just make a storage rack in the back. That would have been a good idea. All right, so basically all that. No, that doesn't look good. Okay. Yeah, but you guys get the point. You can just hide it anywhere you want, or anywhere I'd want it to hide. But just going to sit off to the side. So here it is. First off. These treads these are all plastic pieces that I had to cut out. 3D decal right here too, circles and various other things. This little piece right here, and yeah, this is actually scratched off the transformation, which is kind of peculiar because on this side it's all scratched up and on the other side it's having nothing. But yeah, I don't know how well you guys are catching this, but this tank tread is just a piece of plastic with a whole bunch of little other tiny pieces of plastic glued on top of each other to make it feel like an actual tread. But I just need to repaint that up. So I'll probably be keeping this guy in vehicle mode because that is most likely my favorite part and the part I'm most proud of because I'm pretty happy that I got to transform into this thing. I switched up the back part here. This does not match with the actual his tank look. I gave it more of an airspace right here to actually put something to verify that it's actually his tank. It's Shockwave's his tank. There's some cannons up here in the top part that just kind of hide up there. And there is obviously his main cannon, which just is on top. And it can rotate to adjust to different targets. So it can rotate 360. That's from the joint from the arm. Here is a front view of the tank. A more view that were commonly looked over because in the SDCC, his tank, Shockwave, his tank version that was I think last year, no this year. This year, it had a really nice picture of his tank itself. There's the Cobra sign, just kind of gets covered up over this giant tank tread. But yeah, this part is having a little falling out, but it's got some pistons that actually are right here. They actually work, and they just keep on the side to kind of hold the whole body parts together. It looks kind of hollow in here, so maybe I could fit an arm piece in there, but I don't want to play with it and mess around with it. His head just transforms and it just stays hidden right here, kind of just to fill out that whole section right there. Yeah, that looks kind of. Oh yeah, that's why I made these panels. These panels just kind of, you have to just fold them. They're made of really durable, just kind of like thin styrene. I had to fold them the other direction because I was during the transformation, and yeah, so there it is. Let's go over articulation. I didn't go over articulation for the other part of his tank because his articulation is just kind of, his knees bend a full 180, his elbow bends 90, a little bit over 90. His other elbow bends a little bit over 90, no, like a 180. And his head can rotate 360, go up and down, and his shoulder cannon can move around a lot. His backpack doesn't do anything, but yeah, pretty happy with the way this went out. I wasn't sure whether or not to use that blue, or I didn't think it would match the whole color. Oh shoot! Oh geez, I forgot something. Just use your imagination and imagine that there's black lines going across here to distinguish the lines where the cockpit meets the sides. But it looks a little cartoonish under there. But yeah, here he is. It's all edgy. This is all individual pieces of plastic that I had to make. Here's the Decepticon logo, and here's these little side panels. I have so many copies of just this body part alone, because I actually had to make 4 separate copies of these, just different forms to transform into the legs. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out in the end, but we used up way too much plastic. It definitely killed so much plastic reserve. So, and then I made this Cyclops, and that's a little logo that I made for him. He has on this side and the other side. Now that's where these little things these little 3 decals that I made really go into effect, because they kind of match up with the motif. This one says hiss on the side. This has a little thing on top. It says beware of blast up here, or high-powered cannon. And this one on this side says beware of blast. And they're basically just 3D, and yeah. And same with the Decepticon logo, these little Cobra logos right here, and this little caution logo. This thing, the support is actually a CD stand, or a CD case thing. A different kind of CD case to hold like actual CDs, just plop it in there. And I cut it, and then it made a perfect stand, except I couldn't peel off the sticker. But at least you know where to get it. It's from IKEA. And then, yeah, this is just kind of an overall view. So, one last quick 360 before I hit the hay and go to bed, because it's getting late. Yeah. I am extremely happy with the way this turned out. I mean, there's definitely more things I could have done with him, but, you know, I'm still happy with him because he's my little hiss tank. And, yeah. Little back view, side back view. I was originally thinking if I could fit a 3/4 inch figure in here, I probably could, because this cockpit part opens up actually to reveal this little cavity that actually doesn't have a use at all. So I probably could fit someone in there, maybe Destro or a Constructicon drone, maybe in the future. Expect updates on this guy, because I don't think he's just gonna sit in my closet like all the other ones. So that'll be pretty much it for this review, guys. See ya.